Hi everyone, and welcome to part 6 of Let's Build a Restaurant. The first thing I wanted to do was get rid of the second host stand because a few of you pointed out to me that you can only have one host. For some reason I thought you could have two and then maybe you got the option once you put another host stand out, but I guess I was wrong. So we'll just get rid of that since we only need one. And I'm also going to get rid of the booths because a few of you said that you feel like they're a little bit clunky and they didn't really fit into the space that well. And I do agree with that. They just don't really seem to make a whole lot of sense right here, especially since there aren't any booths elsewhere in this area. But maybe I'll put some booths upstairs, we'll see. But for now, I'll just get rid of that, and then I can just put some regular tables in here instead. That'll probably look a little bit better anyway. And I also wanted to change the tables and chairs that I picked out. I know I said I was pretty happy with the color scheme in the last part, and then quite a few of you said that you liked it in the comments, but I think it could be better, because I feel like these tables and chairs don't quite go with the theme I wanted for this place. So I'm going to try something out that I think will look a little bit better. I did mess around with picking out different tables and chairs before I started recording just because I didn't want to spend a ton of time going through that again because I spent enough time doing that last time. So what I wanted to try was this table, which I did pull out last time, but I think if we pair with modern chairs, it'll look fine. So we'll just put, actually, no. We're going to move this here because a few of you also said that it was kind of weird to have the tables in the corners, and I realized that, yeah, you don't really see tables and chairs like this in restaurants because then the people would just be facing walls, which doesn't make much sense. So I'll just move the tables that are like this out into this kind of an area. All right, we have to move that away and hope I can get the place right. Okay, I think that should be good enough. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now onto the chair that I wanted to try to use. So I was thinking that this chair would look pretty good, although we're going to change this to this green color. And then what I was thinking was that in the middle we could have the chairs be black, so that way not all the chairs would be the same color, and I think it would, I think this goes a little bit better with the look I wanted for this place, which is that eco-modern type of a look. I just finished getting all the tables swapped out, and while I was doing that I realized that this wood actually looks a little bit better than the one I had picked out originally because it does pop out against the floor a little bit better. Yeah, that one doesn't look as good against the floor, so we'll do that. And if I do change these chairs to this blue, then it actually ends up being pretty much the same color scheme I had before. So the blue for these chairs might be better to go with, but I'll stick with the green for now, and you all can let me know what you think, whether you think the green looks better or the blue looks better, or maybe I should try something else. But I am liking the green. And now that I've got these chairs in here, or these tables in here, I'm wondering if I'd be able to fit in... Ooh, we might be able to fill this space in a little bit more, because I just feel like we could get another table in here, because this is a pretty big space. So let's see if this ends up being too cramped, sticking two of these tables in here. Oh, I think that works. I mean, usually restaurants end up being kind of cramped in anyway. So I think this works out fine. And let's see how this looks really quickly. Yeah, I think it looks a bit better with the two tables in here. Makes it look more filled out, so I'll just get the plant and menu on this one as well. What color haven't I gone with? I think this was on one of the tables I deleted, so we'll just put that one in. And then get the menu, and that should be good. Okay, yeah, I like how that looks. And then on either side of the store, I'll just put in some plants on either side. Maybe I'll put some matching ones in. Ooh, this would probably look good. I mean, I could put a chair as a decoration, but I think that might cause some kind of glitch. Because some of you have been saying stuff in the comments about chairs and stuff causing glitches. So yeah, I'll just do this instead. How does that look? Not sure about the symmetry of having two the same. Might look better if I go with a different color, like maybe a brown, because yeah, when you look at it from this angle, when it's a black, it just kind of blends in, but then that sticks out a little bit better, so we can go with that. Alright, so moving on from that, don't think there's really, yeah, I can't really fit two, yeah, I don't think I can really fit two in here. It's not as, unless we have coming out here, but then that's still might be a little bit too cramped, and we probably don't need this many tables in here. Yeah, I think I'll just go back to how I had it originally on this side. Because yeah, there isn't as much space as there was over here. And then for this area here, where the booths used to be, I wanted to try out a cool suggestion that Midnight Moon left, which was to put columns with shelves in between them and then put ivy on them. So hopefully I have the right idea of what they want to do, but I'm thinking that could look pretty cool as kind of a privacy wall between the two areas. So I think we can only go out one tile before we're underneath where the opening is. Yeah, so we don't want to go out any further than that. Because I just want to keep it underneath. And I was thinking we could have one set of tables and chairs underneath here. And it could be kind of like a more private dining area. And then we could maybe also have something against this wall. So that could look pretty cool. But I have a feeling putting the shelves in here is going to be pretty tedious. Actually, now that I'm getting into this, I'm not sure it's going to work out super well. Because the shelves kind of sticking out the side of the column. And I could go with bigger columns. But I don't know. I'm not sure that any of them are really... I mean, we could go with this. But something that I was thinking that could work a little bit better than this to go with this whole idea was taking those dividers that came with Dine Out and then just sticking ivy on them. So I could probably just raise them up to make it go all the way up to the ceiling, then put some ivy, which I think could look pretty cool. So let me find where that divider thing was. Okay, so there it is. We could try this color because I'm going to go with some kind of wood color. And then for right here, I'll just shove it into the wall. Which, actually, let's... I think right there. Yeah, right there works. And we're going to have to scoot this over a little bit. Okay, so I think it's going to work pretty well. So first, let's raise this up so that's up to the ceiling. There's going to be some weirdness with the part of it that has the lights on it. But I think it'll look fine. I mean, we can cover it up with ivy, so then that won't be as noticeable, but then you got this sticking out here, but we can cover that up with ivy too, or something. Because I think if I stick that further in, then it's just going to be dark. Actually, yeah. Oh, if we bring it out this far, we don't have that problem. Yeah, let's go with that. And then we just move this further down, although now we're going to have to move this further down, unless it's up more over to one side, which I don't really like. Okay. That's better. And then we can just have a couple going all the way across here. So I think this will create a pretty neat looking private dining area. And I'm wondering if I could fit in one of the 3 tall white tables so it's more special. So it's, you know, a little bit larger than the other tables that are out here. Okay, let's hope this works out pretty well. Okay, I think that's pretty much lined up. So we just gotta get one more right here. And I think that should be the right height. Yeah, it's kind of tricky getting this all lined up. And oh yeah, so my goal for this part is to finish with the decorating of this area and then maybe finish the kitchen. I'm not sure if I'm going to completely finish the kitchen in this part, but I want to at least get a start on it. Start getting, you know, the ideas for it. I'm thinking there's probably going to be 2 or 3 more parts for this series after this one. Depends on how quickly I end up furnishing things. But now that we got that, let's put some ivy on it. And that hopefully should make this look a little bit better. Now that the ivy's in, I think the dividers look a little bit better than they did just on their own. But now to get a table in here, and hopefully I got what Midnight Moon meant by their comment right, because I'm kind of worried I didn't. Okay, is a 3 tall gonna fit? Okay, maybe not. Darn. Yeah, that'd be a really tight squeeze. I don't think they'd even be able to get around that. So we'll just go with this size instead. Oh, it'll still look good. Okay, now to get the same decorations on here. And, ooh, maybe we go with the yellow in here. Yeah, so, yeah, because we can kind of go with that plant. I like it. And then we'll get the menu. And I still have to get some wall decorations going on in this place, but I want to get a look at how it looks now that we have that in. Ooh, I like it. And then we can also see how it looks up here. I like that it comes right under this. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think that was a nice touch. Okay, I also wanted to put another table in front of here, because yeah, we definitely fit something in there. I'll just get these in here first. So we'll just stick them on this table and then drag them over here. I think here's, yeah, I think there's good. Alright, that should work, and let's figure out another color for this. Ooh, let's go with that one. Perfect. Okay, so that should help fill out the space a little bit more. And then I'm not going to put anything else in here because that's right in front of where the food will be put. So yeah, definitely don't want to cram that in. Also, Andy, Nicole, and Justin said that I should try using the dine-out kitchen door. And I actually forgot there was a kitchen door that came with dine-out. I don't know why I forgot that, but it makes a lot of sense that one would come with it. So let's find that and put that in here. Okay, well, to make it easier, it'd probably make it easier if I just filtered by that. Okay, here it is. Ooh, yeah, that one does look better. Looks a little bit more modern. Nice. I think I'll just go with, let's go with black, or actually no, we could keep the white, because another thing I wanted to do was change the wallpaper here to a paneling, just because the only color options we have for this part of this chef station is white, and I don't really like how the white looks against the white brick. So I was just thinking it would look better if we change it to some kind of paneling, like maybe this one. That might be a good color, maybe something a little bit darker. Okay, I don't know about that one. Actually, I don't even know about that particular wall. I could go with that. That's a little dark, though. I don't know. Maybe this one was a good one to go with. Although I'm not sure I like how that looks with the floor. I could also go with... Ooh, that looks a little bit better. Looks a little bit brighter. Don't want to make it too dark. And then we could also go with... Nah, I don't really want to go with one of the non-neutral colored ones. We could also go with a gray. Or another thing, instead of paneling, is I could just go with the dine-out brick, like what I used on the outside of the building. Yeah, let's see how that looks in here. Not sure how that's going to look against all the... Well, we have brick in here anyway, so I think... Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I think that might look a little bit better than putting paneling in here. Yeah, I think I like the brick a little bit more. Oops, okay, now I have to redo all that. And there are some other colors of it we could try out that might look a little bit better. Okay, that's a little bit lighter. Okay, that's what we had originally. And then we do have the one with a greenish tint, but that just looks like moldy brick. I don't know if I really want to go with that in here. And then we do have an even lighter color option. That one might look better. It's a little bit... Actually, it's a very subtle difference, but it's a little bit warmer. I'll just stick with this for now. So the last thing to do in this whole area is just add in some more decorations. Oh yeah, we also need a waiter station. Completely forgot about that. Okay, yeah, so that's one right here. What else? Yeah, I think that's a good spot right next to the kitchen. I mean, we could also just stick one right in the kitchen. But no, I think this is fine. Okay, so I'll go with that color. Actually, maybe we should go with white too. But no, there's white door and white chef station thingy right next to here. So we'll just go with that color to make it something different. For some reason, I'm thinking a mirror might look kind of cool above here. I don't know if the waiters can check themselves out. I don't know. Actually, maybe that's not a good decoration for right there. I don't think you really need a mirror above a waiter station. Oh, there was some kind of plain wall thingy. I don't know. Oh, this thing. Oh, that could work. Oh, wait, no. There's this one that came with Dine Out. Yeah, I like it. It's a little bit fluffier. So I'll just go with the brown coloring for that. Ooh, I wonder how it would look if we put a little bit more ivy on this. We could also put some ivy back here behind this chair. Okay, I'll get that out of there. I'll keep the ivy just on this side. It might look too cluttered if I put it on the other one as well. Then over here we could put some kind of wall decoration. Maybe that thing? No. Some kind of poster might be better. Ooh. But then no, I feel like that's too cluttered with this thing right here. Maybe if we got rid of this and then had just... no. Yeah, that might be... It's kind of an awkward spot to have something. Oh, we can put this somewhere else. I don't know, there's a lot of the space is taken up by windows, so there's not really a good spot to fit this in. I mean, we could put it over here, but that's kind of... I don't know, I guess that could be fine. Yeah, we'll just stick it there. Actually, let's go with something a little more colorful. Yeah, not sure if that's really the best spot. But oh well. Maybe I should put a poster over there instead of that thing. Ooh, what does this look like? Okay, never mind. That's too big if we size that up. So I'll just put this over here by itself. Although I don't know that. I just feel like that's a little bit too bulky for this spot. Maybe there's a nice smaller painting we can fit in there. Like where was? Yeah, I think this mountain one could fit in here pretty well. I don't know. I just didn't think that would really look that good in there. So we'll go with that wood for it. Anything smaller we could fit over here? Ooh, this decoration might look pretty good above here. Yeah, that works pretty well since it's right next to the kitchen. Okay, so I think that area is good. Then it's kind of bugging me over here how this isn't completely lined up in front of this, but then, you know, I think if we lined, that's too close, so something's got to be a little bit off. But I'll just scoot this down to here. That's at least a little bit better. And then I'll just move this one down like that as well. And move this here. Actually, we have enough space over here to center it better, so I'll just do that so it doesn't bug me so much. At least one of the sides will be better centered. Okay, that looks better. And maybe, okay, no, that's still a little bit too bulky to go there, but I could put one of these above here. Yeah, that looks better. And then we could also put one of these on this side too. And I could, yeah, we have enough space to actually center that one. I'll just leave the other one how it is. Okay, that should be good. Actually, let's pull that guy out a little bit. All right, much better. Oh, I just realized the lights are completely off, so we should probably move those so they're actually over the tables. But yeah, I feel like these changes are making the place look a little bit better. It's making it look more like the kind of style that I wanted. Oh, right, that table wasn't there before, so we don't have a light over it. Okay, we can, okay, no, we can't have a light over that one because there's an opening above it, so that just wouldn't look right. So that'll just be lit by the lights above. Perfect. And, you know, maybe in that more private dining area, I could use one of the fancier lights just to make it a little more special because there aren't so many tables around that's going to be more cluttered. But yeah, I think it's definitely looking better without the booths in here. But I'm gonna go back and change this light to something a little more grand, just make this area feel a little bit more special. Okay, I'm thinking this one. Yeah, the other ones are a little bit big. Yeah, that's just overkill for this. And then we do have this one. There's also, ooh, I like this one. I haven't used this one yet. Oh, that looks pretty. But maybe we should go with a different color. Actually, let me see how the ball light looks. I don't know, we could also go with a yellow color. Since we got kind of a yellow theme going on in here with the plant and that plant. So I think the yellow could look kind of cool. Though let's change it so we don't have all yellow. So let's go with a nice blue. Yeah, I like that. Feeling much better about how this place looks. I don't know if you really need any other decorations in here. I think this is pretty good. I don't want to just put too many things in here and have too much clutter going on. So I think this is good. I mean, you all can let me know if you think there's anything else I should add in. Oh yeah, so another thing I want to do was change the staircase just because I think a wood staircase, or at least a brown wood, will look a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Although, let's get rid of that and then put it back in so we can get the stairs underneath. I think we had it. Yeah, we had it like that. Or not the stairs underneath, the walls underneath, because I don't really need that open space anymore now that we took the booths out. So I think this will look a little bit better because there's just useless space under here that I wasn't really going to do anything with. And then for the railings, I'm going to go with the spotty ones. I think this was a color that went with it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I think that looks better than the white ones. And then I should probably also get some railings up here. I think these are the same color. Yeah, oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Hopefully I didn't put anything down there. Okay, that should be good, and yeah, I'm gonna get back down here. So now that I'm done with this area, I'm gonna start on the whole kitchen. I spent a good bit of time out here, so I don't know if I'm gonna get the kitchen finished in this part, but I at least want to get started on it. So for the wall coloring, I wanted to have that brick, because I really like that brick. And then let's also pick out the flooring. So I could go with, ooh, I like that. I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, don't feel like going through a bunch of things right now. And then for the counters, I was thinking we could go with the industrial ones. I think that would fit in pretty well in here. One chef station should be good enough for in here. Then maybe we should go with something else in these. I mean, I could go with this in a black color maybe. That might look pretty good. Okay, never mind. Ooh, what about the cool kitchen ones? Oh, that looks pretty good. Although I think the industrial ones were fine, because I mean this is an industrial kitchen. It's a restaurant kitchen, so I think it works out pretty well. Although there is the cabinets that came with spade, which could go pretty well with the whole vibe of this place. I don't know, that looks pretty cool too. Yeah, I think I'll go with those. I might also change the flooring, but that's something I'll probably mess with next time because I just want to focus on getting the furniture in here. Unfortunately, these are not matching cabinets, but we can figure out something. Okay, so that should be good. We've got a ton of space in here. I probably could fit a second chef station in. I'm going to have to use the other kind, though, because I don't really want a window out here. Yeah, that fits in there pretty nicely. Although, it might be better to fit it... Yeah, that works better. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so let's just... Actually, no, maybe I can just leave that empty. I don't really need to put stuff in there. Alright, this doesn't have any cabinets to match with it, so we're gonna have to use something else. Let's just go with this. So I was gonna put the fridge over here, and I want it to look like the fridge was built in. I just always think that looks cool. So we can go with the industrial fridge. Or we could go with this one. Ooh, I like this one. We should probably change it to a silver color so it stands out a little bit more, so I don't have everything being black and blending in together. And then we'll just stick that overhead, and that should work. They should be able to get into it. And even though I said I wasn't going to change the tile, it's bothering me now, so I just want to go and change it really quick. So I could try out using the spotty ones. I think that would fit in pretty well in here. Where was that? I think a gray color might look good. Or maybe this one, something a little bit warmer to go with the brick, or we go with... No, I don't like that one. I think I just tried that one. I mean, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. It looks better than what we had in here before. Okay, so I'll stick with that. We also need to figure out where to put a sink in, but first I want to put some shelves going all the way across because we could put some pots and pans and knickknacks and stuff like that on here. Could look pretty cool. We could put the sink in here, like just use the standing sink that came with Dine Out. I mean, that'll work perfectly fine. So we'll just have that all centered along here. I think that works. And I'll just put a mirror above that because why not? We'll go with this one. Alright, that works. So I guess they can look at themselves while they wash their hands. And perhaps some more shelves over here. So we'll just do that. Yeah, because there isn't... I don't think we really need to have overhead cabinets, so I'll just do that. We can have some cool knickknacks up here. And we also need to get some lights in here. So for here, inside here, I'll just use a couple of these. Alright, so that should be good. And then over in this corner, I'll just put a plan here. And I'll go with one that's a little bit more brightly colored, because so far there aren't really a ton of colors in here. So I could stay with the yellow, but we use the yellow out here, so... Ooh, I think a bright orange looks pretty good in here. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then next to it, I'll just stick a trash can. So let's go with... Okay, no, not that one. Maybe this one? Yeah, we'll go with the trash can that's a little larger. And I'm not sure if there's anything else that we really need. I feel like I've gotten everything. Because I'm pretty sure with restaurants, you could just put the chef station in and then the kitchen... Or the kitchen will function fine. Like, I don't think you really need a refrigerator. Do you? Because, I mean, it doesn't have a refrigerator as a required thing here, so I feel like the chef station might just do everything. But still, look kind of weird to not have everything else in here. But now I'm just gonna... Actually, no, let's get a mat in here first. Then I'll focus on adding in all the little decorations. So I think I will end up having this kitchen pretty much finished by the end of this part. And let's see if we have any brighter colors for this. No, I generally like the red. And we can go with this. It's a slight bit lighter. I was kind of hoping that came with some more colorful colors. Alright, so now to add in some decorations. First I want to see what came with Dine Out. Just see what came with that. That'll look good in here. Actually, no, I think in miscellaneous. Yeah, that's where you want to go. Ooh, we could put this thing in here somewhere. Maybe in front of a window. I don't know, but I don't really want to block one of these big windows with this thing. Alright, you can see through it. I guess it's fine. We'll just stick this in the corner. Have the trash can in front of it. Have that in here. That's probably a good thing to have in the kitchen anyway. So we'll just, we'll keep this coloring of it. Okay, so we had a few other things. I think they're in clutter. And let's also turn on the filter for cool kitchen stuff, because there's some stuff that came with that would work really well also. I don't know if they really have cookbooks laying around a restaurant, but then again, I probably shouldn't think too hard about this. Ooh, we could add these in. Yeah, that would work pretty well. So we could just have a few of these things hanging on the walls. Let's see what colors we have. Okay, so there's another way we can add a little bit of color to this place. I guess we'll just actually... let's just keep that this color. And then I'll add some over here as well, above this chef station. Yeah, we could fit some in. Okay, so anything we can put on here? I'll just put a jar of olives in this corner. We can have that be it. Okay, now to get some stuff on these shelves. That's going to be about all that I do in this part. So I did end up pretty much finishing the kitchen this time, although I might add a few things in the next part. And in the next part, I'll move on to the upstairs, start on that. So it'll probably take me a couple more parts to finish this. We'll see how things go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!